Hey everybody, welcome to the Battleship. USS Texas, one of the most important surviving ships anywhere in the world. Look away from me now. That's the bows. Over there in the distance is the San Jacinto Monument. This is also the site of one of the most important battles for North American history. The Texans defeated the Mexican government, captured the Mexican president Santa Anna, and won independence from Texas, which helped to destroy what could have been a very powerful state in Mexico. But anyway, this is the USS Texas. Check it out, everyone. It's one of the most important ships, the only surviving battleship left from World War I, the only surviving Dreadnought era battleship. Commissions, which went to sea in 1914, the first and most powerful ship of an expanded US Navy designed to take on the world, and indeed she'd fight in Mexico. Check it out, look around at these turrets 4 and 5 there with their 14-inch guns. Let's go and have a look at number 3 turret. We got an anti-aircraft weapon here, if you look over there. And here's number 3 turret, amidships. 14-inch guns, they never got much bigger than that. That's kind of the pinnacle of, almost pinnacle of naval gunnery. The Japanese put some bigger ones on, well, all the nations put bigger ones on eventually. The Japanese put some huge ones on the Yamato. But this ship, I mean, it served all the way through World War I, served all the way through World War II. It served down in Mexico. It helped to increase US control over its southern neighbour. And then it fought in the North Atlantic, which served the North Atlantic. It went to Orkney. Here's the kitchen, here's the galley. Let's go and have a quick look in the galley. Check that out, everyone, have a good look round. And then in World War II it fought, it did the naval convoys in the North Atlantic. It was at D-Day, it blasted shore positions, German shore positions at D-Day, and it went out to the Pacific and fought at Iwo Jima and Okinawa in 1945. So this ship was present all the way through both World Wars. This ship was a mighty statement of American power. It was born at the beginning of a century that had become defined by American power. And so we're looking at a vital piece of history here. Okay, we're going to the foredeck now. Just wait till you see this. Turrets 1, 2, and 3. These guns were in action on D-Day. Small anti-aircraft armament, if you want to look that way now. Check this out. 14-inch guns pounded German positions at D-Day, Japanese positions on Iwo Jima. It's just hard to imagine the history that this ship has been through. Nearly 600 feet long, around 27,000 tons. Look away from me now, just look away from me. That is one of the most epic sights of any monument in the world. Only surviving battleship that fought in the First World War and Second World War. One of the few surviving battleships from any world wars on the planet Earth. Just walk down the port side. Up there, look way up high. You've actually got the gunnery observation. These guns were all fired using maths and observation, mechanics, electronics, no electronics available in the First World War, and yet they were stunningly accurate, firing 14-inch shells, hundreds of pounds of propellant, 15 miles away from the ship. There's the main street down here. Widest part of the ship. And what you've really got on this vessel is a ship that sums up a major change in US history. It goes from the Dreadnought era through to the Second World War, when these ships basically became outdated and it became all about aircraft carriers. Right, let's go below decks. Okay, I'm below decks now. This is something they used to call Main Street. So this is the area where the crew would live and eat and have their needs catered for. First of all, look away from me now. Dentist's office. Dentists operating theatre, whatever they're called. Then bunks. Everyone had their own bunk. Everyone had their own particular locker. About 1,000 people on the ship when it was launched in 1914, the First World War. But by the Second World War, 2,000 people. 2,000 teenagers, basically. Late teens, early 20s, with one 40-year-old captain trying to keep control. Post office. These guys were powerful because the post was the only thing that wasn't checked when it came on board. So if you wanted to get a drink, talk to those gents in there, apparently. Tailor shop, where the officers could go and get their clothes tailored. Soda stream, cafeteria. And then here, I love this place. This is the kind of convenience store where they could go in and buy their soap and their toothpaste, sweets, magazines. Okay, going down even further now. We're going down right into the bowels of the ship. Ugh. More bunks. What do we got here? Oh yeah, let's go engine room. Right the way down. This bit, this side here, unchanged really since the ship was put out of commission in the 1940s. Unrestored. These are triple expansion reciprocal engines, not turbines, but reciprocal engines, just like the ones on the Titanic. So if you want to see the equivalent of these engines, you've got to go down deep in the Atlantic. Look at these dials, I love it. The telegraph, there you go. Captain on the bridge says what he wants. Full, flank speed, stand, 2/3, 1/3, stop. This bell goes off down here, and this handles basically the throttle. That controls the speed of the ship. One engine here, 15,000 horsepower. Second engine over here. This side's been restored. Driving the ship. There's the massive piston. What I'll try and do is get you a shot of these pistons through here. There, can you see that now? Now you can see, look away from me now, right down where my finger's pointing. That's the crankshaft down there. That drives the propeller shaft, which is right below you, right beneath you now is the propeller shaft. Driving this ship through the water. Two propellers, probably do about 21, 22 knots. Dreadnoughts are designed to be fast, to pack a huge punch, and to be protected. They've got armour plating as well, obviously, very unprecedented amounts of armour. The three elements come together to create a completely revolutionary weapon system, the most advanced and destructive weapon system the world ever seen to that point. And this one is the only one still remaining anywhere in the world. It's a huge privilege to be on board. I hope this little tour is giving you a sense of what it's like. Look at this. This is built for 360s. Look all around you now. Every single angle is, on the one hand, an engine that's so important that it's a national monument in the USA, a national engineering monument. Once the most advanced, well, the most advanced reciprocal engine on planet Earth. There's the top of it there. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for following another 360. Check out the YouTube channel for more. Bye bye.